Hey TubeViewers, TJ Pyramid here, struggling through the 90-degree temperatures that we're having in Oregon right now. Back with another review of a really cool, fun film. This movie was, let's see, directed by Mr. Morgan Spurlock, and it was presented by Stan Lee and Joss Whedon. And that is Comic-Con Episode 4, A Fan's Hope. Great hand-drawn cover right there. Basically, excuse me, this film follows 5 people. A couple aspiring comic book artists, Skip Harvey and Eric Henson, a comic book dealer, Chuck Rosansky, who owns I think Mile High Comics, which is supposedly the biggest comic book store in America or the world. One of the two, but either way, looks like it would be a blast to go to. Also a group of costume designers who are designing costumes from the Mass Effect video game series. And that whole team of people is led by Holly Conrad. And then there's just your basic fan, James Darling, who wants to propose marriage to his girlfriend that he met at the previous Comic-Con. This covers the 2010 Comic-Con. And of course, it tells the people I just mentioned, it tells their personal stories, what Comic-Con means to them, why they go to Comic-Con, and really what they're looking for when they go to this Comic-Con in this one here. You have a lot of good interviews in here. You have you have interviews with Joss Whedon, Kevin Smith, Eli Roth, Corey Feldman, Thomas Jane, Todd McFarlane, Robert Kirkman, Frank Miller, Seth Wilde, Seth Green, Olivia Wilde, Stanley, Kenneth Branagh, Guillermo del Toro, Seth Rogen, Morgan Webb from the once fantastic X-Play show, which I really enjoyed watching, which is of course no longer around. Paul Scheer, Edgar Wright, Matt Groening. It starts off showing how Comic-Con started, how there was just a couple hundred people that came to the first one, and how it's expanded now, and how comics really aren't a big part of it like it used to be. When it first started, it was almost all comics, and now we know Comic-Con is basically like a pop culture thing with more movies and TV show related things, toys, action figures, etc., than the actual comics themselves. Perhaps they should rename it MediaCon, Entertainment Con, something, I don't know. But the older guy in here, that Chuck Rosansky, has been going, I think in this, he said this was like his 33rd, 34th, or 35th year of going, and he can see how it's changed over the years from being small to being big, to seeing the comic books disappear. And it's just a really cool film. All the people in this seem interesting enough that they, you don't mind watching their story. Sometimes I hate when certain movies focus on like a couple individuals, and like some of them are cool, and then some of them you're just like, why are they even focusing on this person? This person's not interesting. But everybody they follow in this has an interesting story. Seems to have a pretty cool life in this film. One of the aspiring comic book artist, the Skip guy, his job seems to be really cool. He's a bartender, but he works at like this kind of like a sci-fi, like nerd geek type bar where they have like geek night where you come in and you play Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. And it just seems like a really cool place. And that's in Missouri. I lived in Missouri. I don't remember nothing like that there. So yeah, this is really fun. If you're into comic books or if you're into cons of any type, you definitely need to check out this movie. You get some extended interviews on this as the special features by Stan Lee, Joss Whedon, Kevin Smith, Harry Knowles, Ellen Page, and others. Behind-the-scenes featurette, trailer, and deleted scenes. But it's just a super fun film. It's 87 minutes long with subtitles if you want them on. There's the disc. But it's just a really well-done documentary. Probably the best thing I think Morgan Spurlock's ever done. His other films have been interesting in the past, but being this deals with comics and conventions and stuff, and things that I enjoy, comics, toys, movies, TV, whatever. This is just, I think, the best thing he's ever done right here. So hopefully somewhere down the road, maybe there will be a Comic-Con documentary follow-up and stuff. Maybe check back on what some of these people are doing, and maybe just go to another convention here. I do know, however, that the team that was doing, which is this girl here, which was doing the Mass Effect stuff, they were actually on, what were they on? They were on a show here on Sci-Fi Channel called Heroes of Cosplay. They were some of the people that were on that show. But as for the other ones, it tells you what they did at the end of this film, what they went on to do, like what this convention actually brought them. So yeah, so you get a little bit of an update, but you know, this is a few years ago, so I'd like to see what these people are up to now. But just a really cool, fun comic book film, a cool, fun documentary, period. So check out Comic-Con, Episode 4, A Fan's Hope. You will not be disappointed if you're into anything pop culture related. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Comment down below, subscribe, spread the word, and cheers. Thanks for watching.